Guess who's back? Back again. Johnny Depp. Tell a friend. He wants to have sex with you.
Said something to me in the Jack Sparrow mode.
What?
You know,
Whoa.
one of Johnny Depp's lines that I knew of.
What's up, man?
He saw something in me that I already knew existed. He said, "Do you want to have sex?" With a question mark. No, I don't think you're real.
Ooh,
you know, this is a joke. This isn't right. You know.
Hello, everyone,
Good
and
sign
welcome back to
that
another
she's questioning
episode
it.
of Scamfish presented by socialcatfish.com.
I was gonna make a joke if
And
Johnny
the
Depp
next
wants to have
thing
sex
I know,
with me,
I
but
got this picture sent to me
right,
with me in the frame,
right.
and he's holding the picture, and I'm like, what the heck? How do you do that? You know, I'm like, how did that happen that quick? My heart,
Stop. Stop. I know you might not know that Photoshop is a thing, but goodness gracious me, the picture doesn't even fit the frame, so it's just hanging. Angela.
How do you do that? You know, I'm like, how did that happen that quick? My heart, this is Johnny Depp.
Wow.
This has gotta be.
Goodness. That scammer.
On this episode, we
must be-
speak to a 59-year-old woman named Angela. She believes she's in an online relationship with the famous actor that I'm sure all of you know.
Who
His
is
name
that?
is Johnny Depp. The two connected through the app Discord and have been
What?
in contact for about a year now. Angela has come to us to find out the truth about this person she's been speaking to after sending thousands of dollars to buy an NFT.
So she uses Discord, but doesn't have the capabilities to know that the picture is fake. Do you see where things get complicated here?
Come to us to find out the truth about this person she's been speaking to
So confused,
after sending thousands of dollars to
But she
buy
knows
an
what an NFT is as well.
She's tired of her relationship remaining through text messages and wants to meet the real Johnny Depp in person. Let's see what we can dig up, and hopefully we can give her some answers.
Oh,
Real quick,
goodness,
guys,
Angela.
don't forget to like, comment, and
Of
subscribe.
course, as usual.
Your comment and like could help stop
Hit
someone
up the
from being
boys and
scammed.
the gals
Let's
over
get
there.
into it. Alright, so we're gonna call Angela
You
today.
know,
for
doesn't Brienne slightly look like Pokemon? Or maybe I'm just losing my head. Maybe I've lost my head because I've had $7 cookies. If you want to watch that. Plug!
All right.
and she thinks she's talking to Johnny Depp.
Alright. Oh. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
Angela,
Couldn't
it's really nice
edit that bit
meeting
out,
you.
no.
It's nice meeting you also.
Where are you at today with Johnny Depp?
Still talking to him.
Wow.
Angela is a longtime fan of Johnny Depp. She was scrolling through his website and found his Discord channel. This
Oh.
is Johnny Depp's official Discord.
Okay.
But was this the real Johnny Depp she was speaking to?
No!
So tell me about the first time you met Johnny Depp. Did he reach out to you or did you reach out to him?
I was never really a fan of his. I was more like an admirer. This all started around the time when he was coming out with the NFTs. He had said something to me in the Jack Sparrow mode. You know, one of Johnny Depp's lines that I knew of from the Pirates of the Caribbean, something like that. He was talking in that voice.
Stop it. Stop the hell right now. I'm gonna again plug. There's a Tyler Perry one there where the woman says she's not really a fan of him. How are you not a fan of Johnny Depp if you're quoting his lines and you know of them from Pirates of the Caribbean? You're on a Discord about Johnny Depp. Just being an admirer doesn't... Shut the hell up. You are interested and you know of his NFT business or whatever the hell it is. So, Realistically, what is that? And what are you doing? I just love how they play this nonchalant and cool character. Like, yeah, Johnny Depp, he loves me. Tyler Perry loves me.
Something like that.
Something like
he
that,
was talking
you
in
know.
that voice.
You know him,
He
you
was
love him.
drunk that night.
Oh.
I believe he said, "Do you want to have sex?"
Woo!
With a question mark.
I
I fought him hard a few times. Like, no, I don't think you're real.
Okay.
You know, this is a joke. This isn't right. You know.
Go on, show the
When
picture.
Johnny reached out to Angela, she couldn't believe it was actually him. The two chatted for hours about Johnny's NFTs.
Sorry. You've said you're not a fan of him, just an admirer. And you're saying all of this.
She fell in love with this specific NFT. It was a portrait that Johnny Depp painted of another actor named Marlon Brando.
I thought it would be a really great idea to get an NFT from him, to purchase one, and donate it to Mount Sinai Hospital here in the name of bone research.
Right.
Because
Commendable.
I have had so many surgeries, and my neck is all built. It's
Okay.
not mine.
Right.
Angela has had long life struggles with bone disease. She dreamt of giving back to the hospital that has helped her throughout the years.
Right.
Donating the NFT to the hospital was a gift and a way of her showing her appreciation to the doctors that reconstructed her neck.
That's kind of
Johnny requested a payment of $6,000 for the rights and ownership to his NFT.
I'm gonna pause it there because I must repeat myself. I'm sorry for pausing it, but she is so clued up on NFTs. So how can you not realize that it's a fake picture? Also, I think if this was the real Johnny Depp, obviously I don't know him personally like Angela does, but I think if you persuaded him to donate an NFT to a charity, to a hospital, I don't think he would charge you, but what do I know, right?
You know, there's business in there, but I think there's some emotion in there as well.
Okay, right.
I mean, I'm not a child, you know. I'm a 60-year-old woman. You know, whether I look it or not, that doesn't matter to
She
me.
doesn't look 60,
But,
to be fair.
I'm not a child.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can see I've been at this for quite some time. Actually, it'll be 9 months
What?
for coming up.
Through the
talking.
chats, Angela
Crazy.
began to fall for Johnny Depp.
Oh.
They talked all day and all night.
If you are talking to someone for 9 months, all day, all night, every day, it's bound to happen whether it's real or not.
And are you in love with him?
At this point,
Just, yes.
I'm not sure. I think I'm just along for the ride
No.
until I can get this sewn up so people can really see what's going on. And you know, at this point I don't know if I am or if I'm not.
It's okay to admit that you are.
I have a deep,
You already look
very
stupid.
deep admiration for him.
Right. Carry on.
So, Angela, you know, you mentioned that you've been talking to him for quite some time. What's the reason why he's not able to connect with you in person?
This should be
I
good.
don't know. Do you know I don't know? Because I haven't asked him. You know, like, there are certain times I'll ask certain questions to him and he'll answer them.
What? Would you be able to pick me up from the airport? Johnny, you got so much money, man.
To him and he'll answer them. He'll answer them or not, you know. Or he'll get mad at me or not.
Deep down inside, do you think that you're truly talking to Johnny Depp?
I'm not sure. So,
You heard the, like,
you know, there's a
defeat
lot of
in his
strange
voice.
things I've seen.
I want to be with Rihanna, right? I want to be with Beyonce. I want to be with all of these beautiful, famous women. And Johnny Depp is on that level of superstardom. Why would he choose you to talk to you, Angela?
Oh, that's the
Maybe,
first time they've
maybe
asked that question.
because I don't know. I like to think at one degree he saw something in me that I already knew existed. Because he asked me questions. You got to remember, this is conversations. Now we're going towards the beginning.
So?
Like, you know, what could I do? What could I do? Like, you know, do I know how to sing? Do I know how to dance? Do I, you know, do any of those things? Part of me was thinking, maybe he's tired of Hollywood. Maybe he just wants to become a musician or something. Because the way he was talking
Isn't he a musician?
sounded mostly like that. I don't want to be in the light anymore, and I don't want to, you know, he was talking like small deals, you know, and I was paying attention to that. We've even gotten to the point where he said, well, maybe you could manage me, and I'm like, how the heck would I know
But he doesn't
where
want
to
to be
start
famous,
to do
so why does he
something
want to
like
manage
that?
it?
Don't know. I mean, that's the kind of depth conversations that we've had, in depth.
Right, get a grip of yourself first of all. I'm thinking of one day, shush, how about that? Let's not reveal anything.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I can understand if he does want to leave Hollywood, the real life Johnny Depp, right? But I think it's quite hard for celebrities to then go and lead a normal life. But what do I know? I'm neither celebrity or living a normal life. But Angela, you really are borderline stupid. Because, again, for someone so clued up on NFTs, at your age using a Discord, I don't know how common that is, but surely you would know of these things. And also, whilst I can respect your confidence in yourself, and maybe Johnny Depp sees something in you, but let's be damn realistic.
In depth. Even talked about having another baby or getting
come loose.
a surrogate.
It's come loose like the screws in Angela's head.
This is great banter.
Even talked about having another baby or getting a surrogate.
What are some reasons that lead you to believe that you are talking to Johnny Depp?
Here comes the picture,
He
right?
had sent me a clip before the album came out, was of
Wow.
Hedy Lamarr
Don't know who that is, but
through the chat so I could
Rest in
listen to
peace.
the song.
I think,
And that was before the album came out.
right. Come on.
You guys talk on the phone?
We don't talk like the way we're talking right now. No.
Oh no.
He swears I'm going to get a video from him, but I don't know when that's going to happen. I mean, last month, I sent this man $930.
Even
Why?
after sending thousands of dollars, Angela still hasn't received the Marlon Brando NFT.
This is what I don't understand about NFTs. Sorry for pausing it. How many times can I say sorry for pausing it? Take a shot of water every time every time I say that. You'll be hydrated for the rest of the year. I don't understand NFTs because can't you just screenshot the picture and now it's yours? I don't know.
Keep asking, where's my NFT? Don't I deserve that? Because I paid so much money into this already. He says,
Right.
why do you keep talking about the NFT? And I'm like, well, because that's why I basically came in here, was to obtain the Marlon Brando NFT. That was my initial reason, and that still has always been my reason.
Right.
And I guess I'm still waiting on that.
So, Angela, about how much money would you say has been sent to Johnny Depp?
God, if I really get into this, it has to be well over $6,000. Well over. Because I pawned my jewelry, all my jewelry. Then, you know, went to my bank account. Everything I had.
Angela was
do you
giving
mean,
portions of
working
her
on it?
paycheck to Johnny Depp for months.
Why?
He claimed he needed the money in order to get her some special passport so they can meet in person. But she wasn't just sending money to Johnny Depp.
Angela.
She was also receiving it from him. She accepted checks and PayPals on behalf of Johnny Depp. He claimed these were his friends. She even moved money for him out of her personal checking account into his Bitcoin wallet.
She's involved in
At this
crime.
point, he's like, oh, well, you can keep your paychecks. He was asking everything of me.
Oh, you criminal.
He had me running to like find a Bitcoin machine
Oh,
or
you
something.
criminal.
And he would have me on these long, runs places, taking cabs back and forth and all this other stuff I was doing.
Were you receiving funds on his behalf and you were putting it into a Bitcoin machine, or were you taking money yourself from your own account?
I remember this all correctly. It started with us talking, and then somehow me getting a check sent to my house.
Right.
For like $3,000 or something. I was with TD Bank, got kicked out of TD Bank,
Right.
went into Bank of America, got kicked out of there.
Yeah,
So
good.
why were you kicked out?
They just didn't want me in the bank.
No, you're doing
anymore.
crime
And
things.
then how did you send the money the last time Johnny had asked you to send money? I think you mentioned a month ago?
I'll just say for right now that it was sent out. And I don't want to tell you how, because I believe it's illegal.
And so, okay, so back when you received the check, was it signed from Johnny or was it signed from someone else?
I can't remember,
Oh,
to be honest.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you're accepting money from different people?
I don't know. I know that in the PayPal app, he put like $800 and something in there, and then he sent it to other people. There was a point he sent money to my PayPal account, or 3 iPhones.
You could tell Angela wasn't telling us everything.
Facts.
She knew something wasn't right with the money she received from Johnny Depp. Yet it seemed he always had some way of convincing her that he was in fact the real Johnny Depp.
That is ridiculous once again. But if Johnny Depp asks you to take the money and go buy 3 iPhones, okay, I'll do that. No questions asked, nothing. Why do you need 3 iPhones? What is going on, Angela? I actually believe you are a criminal.
Can you give me some backstory on the photo of him holding the photo of you?
Part was very weird for me because we were on the Discord app, and he said to me, if you ever tell anybody of the way that he does things, his way of doing things, if I ever told anybody, I'd get in trouble. And the next thing I know, I got this picture sent to me with me in the frame, and he's holding the picture. And I'm like,
stupid.
what the heck? How do you do that?
So
I'm like, how
stupid.
did that happen that quick?
So stupid. Oh my gosh. Where's he even looking? Huh?
What is the outcome that you wish out of the relationship that you have with Johnny? What do you want out of this?
The NFT out of this that was promised to me in the beginning for the
Right.
hospital. He promised
But it's
me
not
that
real.
he would sign my hat that I had, would go together to Mount Sinai
Okay.
to present that. That was
Right.
like my biggest thing. I wanted to do the NFT. If we were to present it together, that would even be better. If not, fine.
We'll take everything that you sent us and then we'll start to look into it and then we'll give you a call back,
You're
okay?
getting none of them because it's
Okay.
fake.
All right. Thank you, Angela. Nice meeting you.
Sounds good.
No, it doesn't.
Well, Seekers, I'd say we had quite the task ahead of us. We knew we needed to break down every piece of information to get through to Angela.
Right.
So many red flags in this story. The only way to stop this scam was to come to her with all of the
We're
facts.
just getting
So
started.
this week's case, she thinks she's talking to Johnny Depp. It's been going on for over 9 months. I think you guys chatted with her last week.
Angela had mentioned there were some reasons why she felt like she was talking to the real Johnny Depp. He sold her an NFT.
Which is not
And
real.
then also she had mentioned Johnny was holding up a picture frame
just
with
makes me
her
laugh.
picture inside of it. And she felt like the fact that he sent that to her very quickly, that it had to be a real picture.
She truly, I'm sorry, but like she really thought that was a real picture.
I actually found the real image here. It's on a psychology blog. just a man here holding up
Wow.
a Trailblazer sign. Definitely photoshopped. We also believe that his tattoos on his hands are photoshopped as well, because we have the real images of his tattoos and they don't match the ones
Fair
in the
play.
picture.
Well, I find
Putting
it
in that
interesting
work.
because she said she knows Johnny so well that she's memorized his tattoos.
The face that they used is literally
face.
the poster board image used for his trial.
Crazy.
We gotta help her out.
Crazy?
As clear as it is to
Crazy.
us that this is not what's really going on, she truly believes it for some reason, whether it's cognitive bias or whatever. So we gotta put all the deets together and really try to convince her.
After a few days of digging, we finally felt that we had enough information to sit down with Angela.
Okay.
But things got a little confrontational.
Yes, I'm a little offended about what he said, because that's not altogether the story. You're not getting it all right.
Yeah, I don't agree. I'm sorry. I don't agree. I am sorry. I am sorry that this happened to you, though, Angela.
Make sure you stick around until the end to hear how Angela took the news.
You know, if someone is gonna be confrontational after you've helped them realize that they've done a very stupid thing, bro, I'm walking away. Carry on. Do you?
How's your day so far?
Oh, it's just been such an emotional roller coaster lately. This whole thing going
Stay
on
hydrated, everyone.
for like 9 months. I'm hoping that whatever it is that you have to say to
Right.
me, I hope that you people did your research well.
So what is your heart telling you? What deep down inside?
In my heart,
Bit
this is Johnny
passive-aggressive.
Depp. This has got to be. You know, you had asked me, Brian, what would I do if I actually met him or something? You know, I think I would say thank you.
No, you
And
wouldn't.
can I have my NFT now so I can bring it to the hospital?
Brienne has a lot of information on the NFT specifically. So I'll let her hop into that.
So you had sent over an image that was from Johnny Depp.
It's a very good
And
painting,
this was
to
a
be
piece
fair.
of art, and he stated to you that this was an NFT, and then you've been under the impression that you have been sending funds over for this NFT,
Yes.
correct?
Yes. I mean, if anything, that's what I thought was for sure.
So we used our reverse image search tools to confirm this art, and what we had found was
Not
that
real.
it truly is a piece of art from Johnny Depp.
Oh.
And we also looked through a website that showcases his art.
Right.
And what we had found was these are pieces of his collection that are not associated with the NFT. We were not able to find any information to support that this piece of art was actually ever used as an NFT.
Wow.
Hold on. That wasn't me, by the way. They've left the OBS recording just in the video.
To support that this piece of art was actually ever
Shout out
used
OBS.
as an NFT.
Wow.
So if you go on his website, he does have a section where he sells the NFTs, but he also has artwork.
From what you're telling me, you're saying that this piece never made it into the, I guess, the selling ground. So
Yeah.
I really don't know what to say to that, because that was the one that we talked about.
Yeah, so
That's
actually
not
the
real.
original piece of art doesn't have the purple background.
This Marlon Brando portrait was a piece of art that Johnny Depp worked on, but it was not an NFT. The person who sent this to Angela stole this from Johnny Depp's art gallery and just switched out the background. Johnny Depp's NFT art designs are also a completely different style from his hand
I was gonna say
paintings.
that.
And we also didn't find any indication of this specific painting being for sale anywhere on the internet.
We'd like to jump into the image that
Let's see
you
what
had
she
sent
says about
over
this.
to us. How long had you been talking to Johnny before he had sent this image to you?
2 months around, I would say.
Right, he was working
So
for 2
we're gonna
months.
look at this image
Crazy.
verification here. We've got Johnny on one side. This is the
Yeah.
actual match from the image you had sent us. So we found where this image came from.
You can't argue. You can't argue. The door handle is the same. The shirt is the same. Everything is the same.
This has been photoshopped. We have Johnny's face on another person's body.
Yes.
Wow. People are good. People are good. Let me tell you.
We looked into the tattoos placed on his arms. Some of the tattoos don't match where they need to be. And then he's also missing one here on his right hand. I think he has a bird here. The other tattoo, it's like an oval shaped tattoo that they placed here. That's actually on the wrong arm. It should be over here on this other arm.
Yep.
So we provided links to show you what his tattoos look like and where they should be placed.
Most of them I know by heart at this point.
Bit creepy. Okay.
Yeah, by heart.
You mentioning that you know his tattoos by heart. Did you notice anything funny about this?
Well, I can guess because I've done graphic art myself, so it's very easy. Yeah, I could see that.
You must be trolling at this point. You've done graphic art before. It's easy to guess, and you didn't guess.
One point I did a banner for 9/11. You know that? And I took a picture of New York and I put it in the background. And then I graphically did the rest of the art.
Graphically?
On top of it.
What a word.
So I know that it can be done.
Right.
I know that it can be done. It's not that it can't be done.
Or you already knew where the placement of Johnny Depp's tattoos were. You have a background in graphic design. What do you think was stopping you from seeing that this was a fake photo?
For the head being on the body, I didn't even figure.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that? If you can hear it, there's sirens and they're coming, Angela, for your crimes. So, whenever I am recording a reaction to these, the police are driving by. They got ears all out, and if they got ears the same size as mine, they can hear you.
That was photoshopped. The only thing that I started to look at was the edges of where my picture was.
Oh, the edges, yeah?
That I could see that,
yeah.
Oh, wait, this looks like somebody put something on top.
Wow.
Or, you know, there's something underneath there.
Yeah, and what?
Knowing his tats, like what's on the screen there. You know, knowing on the fingers and the thing and oh man, it's like it just but it really just blows the mind.
Donating.
Sorry, you're chatting absolute shit because you've been told that it's fake and now you're saying, oh yeah, it's fake. It's one of those people that just lie for no reason.
Donating the NFT to the hospital was so important to Angela, she blocked out all of the red flags.
Right, I can
After
commend
revealing
that.
the truth, it became obvious to her. What do you think the reason Angela couldn't see all of the signs?
She's stupid.
Let us know in the comment section below.
Really sorry.
After researching all of this information, verifying everything for you, we can say without a doubt that you are not talking to the real Johnny Depp.
But in a way, I wish that Johnny would see this so that he would know that one of his fans, or one of the people that admired him.
They're coming, Angela. Not only are they coming for your crimes, they're coming for the sheer audacity that you think the actual Johnny Depp is obliged to do anything to help you.
One of the people that admired him really got hurt by this.
I thought you wasn't a fan.
Really got hurt by this.
It's unfortunate though because there's not much he can do. He on the flip side, he's a victim as well. There's nothing that he can do to keep from people stealing his images and creating fake relationships.
That's horrible.
I can only imagine how many people reach out to him on a daily telling him that, hey, look, I was scammed by your images. I was scammed by someone who reached out to me. I mean, this guy's probably been bombarded on a weekly basis.
I mean, like within myself, if I was a celebrity and that was going on, I don't know. I kind of have a different outlook on that. for myself. Like I would see myself fighting all of that as hard as I could to keep my name well within the
Shut
right.
the hell up.
Because that's a horrible thing to do to somebody. On either end of it, whether it's forward, his end, or backwards, my end, whichever you want to call it. That part of it is really, really, that's hard. But I know if it was me, I would be fighting like a banshee out of hell to make sure that nobody was, doing that to somebody. That would be me.
Man.
But that's just me.
And to Johnny's defense, I think that's what he's tried to do here. He has this message. He says, "Hey, look, guys, here are my."
Working hard enough. Half of these cases that they should, and that's how I feel about it. Because for someone to get to me like that, I know I'm not stupid. That much I know. But for somebody to get to me like that, that's like, like I said, if it was me, I'd have a whole team behind me of people that were just there for that reason.
Shut up.
To protect my rights, my copyrighted stuff, all my stuff.
Well, if Johnny could hear you and know your story, what do you think he could do to help you?
Okay, well, if he ever sees it, I would say, Johnny, as a person who has admired your work, enjoyed your music, enjoyed your art,
that noise was the sound in her brain saying, "Stop, I am begging you, listen to me. How dare you accuse..." First, we've now shifted the blame onto the actual Johnny Depp, and the scammer is laughing somewhere with $6,000 up his ass. What's going on, Angela? You really are arrogant. And there's another word that I am scanning right now in my brain. The dictionary, the thesaurus in my brain is being opened and flicked through. You really are delusional.
There are so many of us out there that are getting hit by these scammers. And, I think you need to beef up your legal team and somehow try to do right by the people that were hurt by these other people claiming to be you. It's not just like a punch in the face,
The sense of entitlement.
It hurts.
Crazy.
And I would suggest that he be stronger in that area.
Shut up.
Of his life. To make sure that he beefs up his legal team.
Shut up.
I'm sorry isn't going to cut it. And I'm sorry is not going to cut it. I believe where I started is where I should finish. What? And he should donate the NFT to Mount Sinai Hospital.
It wasn't him, you dumbass.
I feel terrible that you had to go through this situation with Johnny Depp.
Bro, if I was sat
this
there.
Fake Johnny Depp. But at the same
swearing at her.
You have to take accountabilities for some of the things that you didn't see through this whole thing, right? The red flags that you didn't see. The mistakes that you made, Johnny Depp doesn't have to clean up those. Unfortunately, this was a, costly mistake for you. But Johnny Depp having to come in and clean up some of the stuff that you weren't able to see, I think he has bigger fish to fry. Right?
Facts.
Oh, I'm sure he does. But the thing is, it doesn't have to do with that. It has to do with the promise that was made.
It wasn't him.
I don't agree. I'm sorry.
Are you that dumb?
I am sorry that this happened to you, though, Angela.
Yes, I'm a little offended about what he said, because that's not altogether the story. What? You're not getting it all right.
Yeah, I know, and I hear you that promises were made, and it's extremely defeating when, you know, they're not held up, right? And so,
It's not like I can't handle the defeat. That's not the problem. I just don't appreciate what your partner said in the sense of, he's got bigger fish to fry. Let me tell you something. Johnny is a person who is very gentle with his fans. He's gentle with his ways, and he's very loving and kind man.
Why are you speaking as if you know him personally, you dumbass?
So, for your partner to kind of say that in a way, that's like a little degradement, and I didn't like it.
I don't think degradement is a word, but hey, you're not stupid, right? Let's rewind. Look at her face moving. I'm getting so angry right now.
Like it. If it was me and I was a celebrity and something had happened to one of my fans, or what
Who cares about your
family,
hypothetical
not even
situations?
fans, he calls them family, his family. Something like that happened, boy, I'd be there. You know, but that's
Shut
me.
up.
That's my attitude.
Bro, I
with
would have
things.
closed the call.
I don't say something and not do. You know what I mean? If I make a promise, I keep my promise. If I can't promise you something, I won't make it even known.
I promise you, I meant to say end the call instead of close the call.
And that's right there. That's what I mean when I say bigger fish to fry. Wait a second. These are his fans to begin with. His family, extension of his family.
You need to chill out.
So by rights, the man should do.
There is no right.
Should be done.
Crazy.
So Angela, really quick, I'm like I said, just to go back, I'm so sorry that this has happened to you, and I also know that
I wouldn't even say sorry.
You know, we laid out a bunch of information for you. You know, I don't agree with it. You know, but we can agree to disagree. We're gonna be here to help you repair your credit and to help you report this scam. You know, we don't have to agree, you know, about Johnny Depp, what Johnny Depp should do with his money and time for us to do that together. So let's just work as a team, move forward, and let's figure the rest of this out, okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
I wouldn't.
I think we're gonna wrap it up here, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
I would
Thank
not.
you.
Yeah, thank
and
you.
I appreciate all
Yeah.
the work that
Sure
you've done.
you do.
And I appreciate your time and your effort
Right.
and everything.
Thank you, Angela.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd fucking headbutt the screen right there. A week later, goodness, this is a long one, isn't it?
Oh, Angela, this is David McClellan. I'm the CEO of socialcatfish.com. How are you?
Oh, hi, I'm okay. Thank you. I'm a little numb. I just came from the dental office.
Oh, no. That's,
It's okay.
I actually have a surprise for you.
Should Johnny Depp pay for that?
Oh, really?
Really?
Oh, wow.
So,
Some good news.
yeah, it's good news. How passionate you were about Mount Sinai, I wanted to do something to try to help you out, right?
Oh, really?
And so
wow.
what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a donation to Mount Sinai Hospital in your name for the amount
Wow.
Yeah, for the amount of $250.
That's kind.
Nice. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that. I would really love to bring it home to the point where people really realize that, hey, we need to do more bone research. We need to do more fibro research.
I agree.
We need to do this research.
I'm going to change that amount from $250 to $1,000.
Oh my God, that is so wonderful. That is so wonderful. I'm so happy. I'm touched. I'm very, very touched.
So I do have one question. It asked me where you want to direct the gift to. So do I just put bone research?
I would put bone research. Yes, bone and fibro.
We're going to follow up with some resources for you, okay?
Sure, that would be great.
All right. I wish you the best.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no
and
problem.
thank you.
Oh, goodness. Angela has cut off communication with the fake Johnny Depp account. We applaud her for her courage and willingness. Sure, as she navigates the aftermath. It could be a long process. Top priority is to help Angela report the scam. Long road ahead of her. We want Angela to know she's not alone.
Thank you everyone
Okay.
for tuning.
Well, thank you, Catfish. That was a nice touch at the end with the donation. I respect that entirely. And if you do at one point want to fly me over and I can be the stern, shut your damn ass up right now to the victims, I'll be that for you, because I understand you have to stay professional, but I would not have to. So they will not ever do that, but it's just a suggestion. If you do want to see more, and whoa, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I do appreciate all the support recently. If you have made it this far, I love you. Thank you. Many hugs go out to all of you. Genuinely, thank you for the support. And I will see you the next time. If you do want to see more, head over here, because Johnny Depp doesn't stop. He wants more money. He's bloodthirsty for it. Enjoy it. Peace.